Hi guys, it's Huda from Luxe and welcome back to my channel. I managed to get my hands on the Huda Beauty Textured Shadow Palette, the Rose Gold Edition, and I thought I would create a look with it. So this is what the palette looks like. These have some amazing shades. This would be a really great palette for green eyes. I have green eyes and that's why I bought the palette, and I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like these colours are going to be really versatile. Lots of like reddy peachy tones are very popular and have been for I'd say the last 12 months, especially in the last 6 months. So I had a choice between Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance palette and the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Textured palette. I felt like I had more versatility with this palette than the Modern Renaissance, so I snapped this baby up, and especially because it had the glitters. First I'll be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is in Original. Going in with the Spectrum A06 brush and the shade Bay, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Going in with an A06 blending brush and the shade Shy. It's a bit of a tongue twister. And I'm just going to take that as my transition shade. And I'm taking that up quite high. Going back in with the A06 blending brush and the shade Bossy. And I'm just going to deepen up that crease. This is incredibly pigmented, this eyeshadow. This particular shade. Going back in with that A06 brush, and I'm just going to tidy up the top of that crease area, just on the brow bone, just because it's a little heavier than I was anticipating. It's hella pigmented, that Bossy shade. Just gonna go back in and just blend that out a little more. So far I'm impressed. Taking an A12 pencil brush and the shade Shy again, and I'm just going to take that along the lash line. Connect that to where that shadow ends at the outer corner. With that same brush and the shade Bossy, just gently connect that. Taking that pencil brush and the shade Man Eater, and I'm just going to stick that on the outer corner, just to pat that down. Same on the other side, just laying that down. Just going to take my blending brush and just blend that in. Taking my B06 blending brush and the shade Cocoa, and I'm just going to darken that outer corner. Just really big circular motions just on the outer corner where my eyeball is, right into that crease. Just to create a little bit more depth. And I'm moving the circle from the outside in. This side looks a little darker. Taking that A12 pencil brush and that same shade Cocoa, and taking that along the lower lash line. Next I'm going in with my B06 blending brush into the shade Black Truffle. Just in really small circles, going to really deepen this outer corner to really get it into that crease. And then just do the same on the other side. Now I'm just looking in my face mirror because I want to make sure that the depth is even. Because it looks a little different to me in the monitor, whereas like in real life, this side looks like it needs to be darker. Now I don't want to take the black underneath actually. However, I do want to take whatever is left over on the brush and just sort of buff this out a little. I'm just using what's there. Next I'm going in with the A06 brush and Moondust, which is sort of it's like a shimmery version of beige, so it's like a very neutral tone. And I'm taking that all the way up to the brow on the inner corner and transitioning that over into the rest of the eyeshadow look. It's very goldy. Now I want to use one of these glitter shades, and the question becomes which one to use. I don't want to use the straight up gold, I don't want to use the straight up red, so I'm thinking it's going to be like one of these three. This isn't really, like, it is a glitter, but it's more of a duochrome. So I think that comes down to these two, and this is quite gold on the inner corner and this is quite rosy. Maybe I would go with, I don't know, Trust Fund, because it's sort of like in between. It's almost like a halfway point between those two shades. And a bug's bitten me, how annoying. Alright, just fuck it. I'm gonna go with the Trust Fund shade. In preparation for that, I'm gonna take my Violet Voss glitter adhesive, and it's got like little dough foot applicator. I mainly just want it on the actual lid. I don't want it up on my like creasy area. Or that one on that eye. Okay. And I'm just gonna tap that in with my finger, I guess, to make it like a little tacky. Like that makes sense to me that it should be tacky. And I think these are theoretically would go on better with a finger, but my nails are kind of big and they're probably gonna get in the way. I guess pinky finger because it's the smallest. I'm just gonna rub it in there. So that's it on there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. How pretty is that? I haven't even finished putting it all on my lid yet. Right, I'm just gonna like pat it over so it starts to sort of transition a little bit. Well, it's not chunky, like it's nice and it's a comfortable glitter. It feels really nice actually. Okay. I'm actually gonna take an Napoleon Photos brush 10, which is like an angled brush. I'm gonna go in and pick some of this up. Even though I want to use my finger, my nails are getting in the way. So I want more precision than what my pinky finger is offering me. I'm just gonna stamp it. Well, that worked pretty well. There's some like left on my finger. I'm just gonna take that like over my lips. So I'm like really interested to see how it mixes with the lipstick I plan on applying. Next I'm taking my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper and my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I'm loving this. This mascara is like so volumizing. I am considering doing a bit of a mascara battle. If you'd like to see that, then give this video a thumbs up so I know that you want to see that kind of video. Then after that, I'm applying my Ardell Natural 120 Demi Wispies and using my Ardell Lash Adhesive. I'm gonna do all that and I'll be right back. Lashes, mascara and eyeliner are on, looking pretty floaty and fleeky right now. I really feel like this is a very sexy lash to go with this kind of look. You guys know, if you watch my videos before, I am a big fan of a Demi Wispy. I did a pretty thick liner. I feel like it's a very like full-on liner. I feel like it complements the look very well. So that shade Trust Fund is definitely popping. I really love the contrast between the darker shades and the brighter sort of glitter metallics. Next I'm going in with my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Collection Ex-Girlfriend shade. As you guys always know, I love this color. I feel like it's just like the perfect neutral shade. And I'm just gonna overline them slightly. So now that I have my lips lined, I know that they look a little bit funny now, but it's because I have to overdraw them to make them even once the lipstick's on. It's gonna look that. So I have two different shades of the Melt lipsticks. This is Nude and this is Old Rose. If you've seen my grungy smoky eye look, I used I think some of these shades. They're a really good color combo. I'm actually just gonna go in with Old Rose first and then top it off with Nude just to make a bit of an ombre lip. And with these lipsticks, I find that it's easiest to use them straight from the bullet. I wish that these were flexible enough to, or moisturizing enough that I could use that with a brush. So I really do recommend using these straight from the bullet. Next I'm going in with the shade Nude and I'm just going to go through the center. And now that the lipstick is on there, I'm just going to blend the two together. I did use my Tarte palette, the blush. I could probably amp it up a little bit now that we have the look on. So next I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. So I'm going to mix Moonstone and Tourmaline on my Tarte fan brush. Just taking a little more along the temple, along the cupid's bow, tip of the nose. I just want to mattify this down because you can really see where my lip is missing, where it's uneven, and I feel like if I mattify that, it's going to be less visible, less obvious. Just taking my tarteist contour kit, and I'm just going to mix these two shades together. Just taking that on a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to pop that over. So guys, that completes the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it helpful. It was an absolute joy to try out the Huda Beauty Rose Gold limited edition palette. It was a lot of fun to finally include some glitters into a look of mine. Glitters are definitely new territory for me, and so I think this is a really great start. This is an absolutely gorgeous palette, and I feel like these shades of the Melt lipsticks, Nude and Old Rose, really complement the look. It is just so pretty. I feel like I really am digging the heavy looks these days, but I've also always been a bit of a neutral classic sort of makeup kind of girl. If you'd like to get to know me a little bit better and find out a little bit more about my life and my channel, don't forget you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. They are all Lovely Luxe. If you like what you saw here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I publish a video. This was Sharon from Lovely Luxe, and I'll see you next time.